Okay, it's been a while since I made a YouTube video, but today we're looking at the entirety of USACO 2019 January contest silver. And maybe you guys even heard about this contest before, because I've talked about this multiple times in my previous videos. And as I said, this contest is like a total joke. Like, those three problems are probably three of the easiest silver problems I've ever met. So yeah, let's just go through them one by one. Also, I didn't actually take this contest in 2019. I mocked it in this January when I was still prepping for the silver grind, and I AK'd it, as in like all three problems, in total of 35 minutes and 4 seconds after the start. So yeah, pretty good. The first problem is insanely easy. So it took me a total of 5 minutes and 22 seconds, and most of that time is just reading and understanding the problem. So this whole thing is pretty lengthy, but the main idea is really simple. You have a tree, and then you're trying to plant grass so that no adjacent nodes have the same type of grass, and now you're being asked at least how many types of grass do you have to have in order to satisfy the constraints. So as you can probably already guess, the solution is super simple. Since it's a tree, you literally just count the number of edges coming out of each node, and then it's just the the node with the highest degree plus one. Because obviously, you don't have to worry about any other edge, any other node that's directly connected to a node other than wait what? Okay, you don't have to consider any node that's not directly connected to each other. So it's literally just whichever node has the most edge connecting out, and then that plus one, because you have to color that node itself. And then all the other nodes connecting to that has to be different as well. So yeah, super simple, 5 minutes and 22 seconds, mostly just reading the problem. Okay, second problem is the IC perimeter. This is the only one that actually requires some coding in these three problems. The other two are literally just you understand the problem and you know how to do it. This one, you have to do a tiny bit of DFS. But anyways, you have this graph Parmesan give you, and then you're trying to find the largest connected component of sharps, and then you're trying to find the largest area, and if two are tied for the largest area, find whichever of these had the smaller perimeter. So as you can probably already know, this is just simple DFS. IC perimeter, we start from every point and then we DFS. TMP is just a temporary array storing the current perimeter and area of this blob. DFS process, just as always, super simple. And then if they have a bigger area, you update the answer. If it's the same area and smaller perimeter, you also update the answer and print it. This problem took me slightly longer, 17 minutes and 33 seconds. And then finally, the last problem is the mountain view. Once again, just like the first one, you understand the problem and you basically know how to do this. So this one, you have this axis, you have a plane, and then you have these mountains that are basically just upside down isosceles right triangles. So they're all like right triangles with the right angle on the top, and now you're trying to find how many mountains can you distinguish, as in like how many mountains are not completely covered. So since all these mountains are similar, they're all isosceles right, and they're all arranged in the same direction, it's pretty easy to realize that one mountain completely covered the other if the projection of this point on the x-axis, because it's gonna intersect the x-axis at 2 points, right? Each mountain, one mountain can completely cover the other if the two intersection point on the x-axis, the left one of the first mountain is to the left of the second, and the right one of the first mountain is to the right of the second. So if the two intersection point on the x-axis is completely included within the mountain, then this whole mountain itself is also completely covered by another mountain. Very straightforward, and the code is just as straightforward as well. Mountain view. We have the mountain left and mountain right, and then we sort them, and we use a Q. If it's completely covered, answer is subtracted by 1, and there we have it. So this is all there is, the 2019 January contest silver. The total contest took me 35 minutes and 4 seconds. First one taking 5 minutes, second one 17 minutes, third one 12 minutes and 9 seconds. So yeah, pretty easy silver. You really lucked out if you were born 6 years or 4 years earlier than me, because 2019 I was like 9 years old. I couldn't really have done anything, but yeah, you were in luck if you actually were able to do this contest, because at least as far as I'm concerned, this is the easiest silver contest with the easiest problem since probably like 2015, because that's when they added platinum. So yeah, um, that's it for the problem review of this video. And I didn't really like write anything lately, so I'm just gonna say why I decided to do a YouTube video. Well, because I didn't really have anything else to do, felt like procrastinating. I didn't want to study for USACO, and life's going kind of bad, and the school started, and I don't know. I just felt like I should maybe post a YouTube video again. Okay, anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you whenever I post my next one.